So do you also use Kit to manage the email marketing for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to create Kit subscriber on Tally form submission. So with here I'm running a digital marketing agency and we use Tally form to collect the details of our potential clients. So now what I want is that as soon as we receive the details of our potential clients with the help of Tally forms, automatically with the help of these same potential client details, a new subscriber should be created in my Kit account too, so that we can create targeted email marketing campaigns for all of my potential clients. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Tally and Kit. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also want to create this automation for your business and convert your potential clients into paying clients? Then for that, you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So today I'll guide you through setting up an automation to add or update a Kit subscriber whenever a form is submitted via Tally forms. This ensures your subscriber list stays up to date without any manual effort, allowing you for better audience engagement. So let's get started. So to do this, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy, and as soon as we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of hours free every month to explore the application. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm just going to click on this sign in. And as soon as we're going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here, you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm just going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And as soon as we're going to click on this access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we just have to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here, I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and I want to name my workflow as this, which says how to create Kit subscriber on Tally forms submission. Tally forms to Kit. And then we just have to click on this create, and as soon as we're going to click on this create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. And that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger when multiple actions following the commands of a trigger in a particular workflow. And to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm just going to select it as Tally. So I'm just going to search for Tally, and then we have to select Tally over here. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So for the trigger event, I'm just going to select it as new response. And as soon as we are going to select the trigger event, it is giving me a webhook URL. And we are going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Tally account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to copy this webhook URL, and then we have to follow this help text. And it is saying log into your Tally account, publish your form, and go to integrations and then webhooks. Alright, we're going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my Tally account, and over here you can see all the forms. But now I want to create this automation for this form, which is client inquiry form. So I'm just going to go towards the edit of the same form for which I want to create this automation. And now from here we have to go towards the integration tab, which is right over here. So I'm just going to go towards this integration tab right from here, and over here you can see all the integrations. So from here we have to look for webhooks, and as you can see webhooks right over here, so we have to click on this connect button given right under this webhook section. And now it is asking me for the endpoint URL, so we're just going to paste the webhook URL which we copied from our workflow and click on this connect. And as soon as we're going to click on this connect, yes, you can see that we have successfully added our webhook URL in this form. And yes, with this we have successfully created a connection between our Tally account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what we have to do is, I'm just going to open my Tally account right from here once again, and we're just going to go towards the share section. And over here you can see the share link. So I'm just going to copy this shareable link, and then we're going to open this in a new tab. And yes, over here you can see that this is my form. So I'm just going to fill in these details and do the test submission. Let's say for the first name, I'm just going to keep it as demo, last name user. You can see the email address, the phone number, and now for the company name, I'm just going to keep it as test company. For the service, let's say that I'm just going to keep it as search engine optimization right over here. And now after entering all of these details, we are just going to click on this submit right over here. And yes, you can see it is saying thank you for completing this form. And with this, we have successfully submitted this form. And now Tally has sent the details of a test submission to our workflow. And yes, over here you can see that Pabbly has captured the response. You can see the same first name which we entered. You can see the same last name which we entered. You can see the same email which we entered. You can see the same phone number, the same company name, and the service inquiry which we selected. All the details are exactly the same which we selected or entered in our test submission. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new response is received through my Tally form submission, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. Alright, so further what I want is, I want to create a Kit subscriber on Tally form submission, right? So for my action application, I'm just going to select it as Kit. So I'm just going to search for Kit, and then we just have to select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to select it as add subscriber to a form, and then click on this connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Kit account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API key and then the API secret. And to get this, we just have to follow the help text, and it is saying you can find the above keys by logging to your Kit account. After login, go to your account settings. So as you can see, over here is the hyperlink to this account settings. So I'm just going to click on this hyperlink given right over here, and it will directly redirect me to the account settings of my Kit account. And after coming over here towards the account settings, I'm just going to scroll and go towards the left side of the bar in the developers section. And as soon as we're going to come over here towards the developers section, you can see that this is my API key, and over here is the API secret. So I'm just going to copy right from here the API key and paste it right over here in my workflow. And same we're going to do with the API secret too. I'm just going to copy it and paste it right over here in my workflow. And after pasting both of these details, we just have to click on this save. And as soon as we're going to click on this save, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Kit account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the form. So with it, I'm just going to select the same form, which is lead form. We're going to move on forward and enter all of these details one by one. Over here, I'm just going to enter the first name with the help of which I want to create the subscriber. So I'm just going to enter the same name which we have received in the response of our previous step, which was demo. But I'm not going to enter it manually like this or by copy pasting it, but instead we're going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Tally as our trigger application. So we are just going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So over here, I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the first name, right? So I'm just going to map the first name over here. As you can see, demos, we're going to map it. So yes, now this will definitely change with every new response received because now I've turned this field a dynamic one. All right, same we're going to do with the email too. I'm just going to map the email right over here. We're going to move on forward. It is asking me for the tags. So if you wish to add a tag to your subscriber, you can directly add it right from here. But no, I don't wish to add, so I'm just going to leave it as blank and move on towards the last name and map it as user. I'm just going to map the mobile number too. I'm just going to look for mobile number in the previous response, and as you can see the same, so we're going to map it. it. And after mapping all of these details, we just have to click on this save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on this save and send test request, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that with the help of these details, we have successfully created a new subscriber in our Kit account. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to open my Kit account and check for the new subscriber created. So I'm just going to go towards this grow section and then towards the subscribers section of my Kit account. And yes, over here you can see a new subscriber has been created. I'm just going to open the details and show it to you. You can see the same email address which we entered. You can see the first name, last name and the mobile number which we entered. So yes, you can see that with the help of these same details, a new subscriber has been created in my Kit account. That too without any manual efforts. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. But now I'll just test this workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to open the form once again, and we're going to do another test submission with the new details, all right, and check that if a new subscriber is getting created in real time within seconds or not. So yes, over here you can see that I've entered all of my details, first name as test, last name as user. You can see the email address, the phone number and then the company name. So now after entering all of these details, I'm just going to click on this submit, and yes, you can see thank you for completing this form. So with this we have successfully did the test submission, and now I'm just going to open my Kit account and refresh this subscribers page in order to check that if a new subscriber has been added or not. And yes, over here you can see a new subscriber has been added. I'm just going to open this and show you all the details. You can see exactly the same details. You can see the same email, same first name, same last name and the same mobile number which we entered. So yes, you can see in real time within few seconds a new subscriber has been added into my Kit account with the same details received from our tally form submission. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new response is received from my tally account, automatically with the help of these same details a new subscriber would be created in my Kit account too. That too without any manual efforts. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. This workflow is going to run in backend. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.